Good morning, my darling YouTube friends. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Sunday morning here, and I wanted to come on. I was determined to do a video, and before my family arrives, I thought, yes, I'll take this opportunity. I just really wanted to show you what my darling Bridie looks like in her romper. It's something I've had for years, and I bought it for Lottie, but it's too small for Lottie, even though it says it's a 0 to 3 months, which is her perfect size. She's the Marianne Sculpt by Natalie Blick, and she's about 21 inches, or maybe a bit more. I've never actually measured her, but she does fit normally into 0 to 3. So when I finished Bridie, I thought, oh, now I can use that really cute romper. So that's what she's wearing today. It's got a grey background, and it's got kind of, I think there might be roses in like cream colour and darker grey or green leaves. And the frill around the back, and which you never see, of course, because she lies on her back, and then little crossover straps to do it up. So it's very simple, but it's gorgeous. It's just cotton, a beautiful cotton. And let me think what the brand is. I did check it when I dressed her last night. Now what was it? I think it's, oh yes, the Little Tailor. I have no idea what that brand is. Never bought anything from them before or since. And I don't even know where I got it, because I've had it for years now, which is not very helpful, I realise. But anyway, so that's what she's wearing. I put a headband on her little head as well, just for fun. It looks so tatty, doesn't it? It's one of those, what would you call that? I call it tatty. There's a name for that kind of style, isn't there? That kind of bedraggled, frayed style. Anyway, that's what the bow is. It's kind of a lace, a cotton lace, that's just been cut. It hasn't been hemmed at all. Anyway, that's what she's got on her little noggin. And in her hand, in her right hand actually, she's holding a very cute baby bunny. And that baby bunny is from the, well, it's written Mayleg, but actually you pronounce it Mylai. So it's from the Mylai range of toys and accessories. I don't know if you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I've got a big collection of Mylai things. I've got accessories and bunnies and mice, and oh, I love that stuff. I could own every single piece that they put out, honestly. Oh, just love it. Anyway, so just last weekend? Yes, it was last weekend. I had one of my little granddaughters come to stay. She's 10, and she decided she'd pull out the Mylai. So it was great. I love it when the grandchildren want to play with it, because I really want to play with it too. So we did. She sat on the floor and set it all up, because I've got little tables and chairs and cups and saucers and little donuts and other cakes, and oh, it's just brilliant. Love it. And lots of things for little baby bunnies, like I've got a, what do you call it, a playpen, a wooden playpen. I've got a little wagon that they can have a ride in. I've got a high chair. I've got a change table. I also have, I was going to say an ironing board, but I don't. I want an ironing board. They're just, everything is so cute. So absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so it's called Mylai. One of my friends told me that. It's written Mayleg, and when I read it, it still says Mayleg in my head. But when I say it, I know I have to say Mylai. I'm not sure what language it's in. I think it's from a Scandinavian country. Anyway, so that's who she's holding, a darling little bunny. It's got a very cute little pink velvet style vest that ties at the front. And it's also wearing, I suppose I should say she's also wearing, it's a actual nappy that velcros on. It's just adorable. Anyway, so that's my little girl. Now what else can I tell you? She's lying on a, it's like it feels like silk, but I don't think it is. A silk, would you even call it a blanket? Because it wouldn't keep you warm, so I don't know if it's a blanket. A silk, oh, what do I call it? Okay, I'll call it a blanket. And it's trimmed in beautiful lace all the way around. You can't see much of it, but it's there. Let me just, I'll flip the the edge up for you to see. Sorry, darling. There, can you see that? No, you can't see that. There we go. There's a little bit of it there. It's gorgeous. It's really quite wide. It's got this beautiful bit at the bottom, and then it goes into a band of lace that's stitched on. Now, the brand of this is something weird. Let me see if I can find it. I know it's on some edge somewhere. I have no idea where I got this from. You know, things pop up and you just grab them at the time. Oh, there we go. It's called Miss Rose Sister Violet. Miss Rose Sister Violet. So who knows if it's even in existence. Oh, okay. Main fabric is 100% cotton. Okay, so it's not silk. It's like, it's polished though. It really, don't know if you can tell, but it's a polished kind of surface. So that's what she's lying on. Of course, only the best for my little bridie. And speaking of my little sausage bridie, I think because today is the 12th of February, which means on Tuesday it's Valentine's Day. And so I thought I might bring Lottie back on to say hello to you all, and I'll dress her for Valentine's Day. It's not something I normally do, but I did order from Etsy a red romper, which has got a bit of white trim on it, and it really was for Christmas. But I wasn't making videos at Christmas, so I think I will put that on Lottie. It's a bit big for Bridie, even though it's meant to be newborn. Now here's the ridiculousness. It's meant to be newborn, but it's about twice as big as she is. So I will put it on Lottie, and then we will come and say hello to you on Valentine's Day. It's not something I normally would do with my dolls. I don't dress them, you know, for like Christmas, or it's not a thing that we have traditionally done here in Australia. On Christmas Day, it is summertime, of course, and I always used to just dress my children up in good clothes. You know, they were dressed up like party clothes. So we don't buy specific things with Christmas things on it, although that's getting more popular now as we pick up from other cultures. But it's not something I really do. So, you know, I will use this Christmas red romper for Valentine's Day, and we'll come back and say hello to you. And then Lottie will say hello to everybody because you haven't seen her for so long. Luckily, she's a patient little sausage. Honestly, she just sits so sweetly in her pram. I do look at her all the time, but yeah, she hasn't been on YouTube. So we will be back in a few days, and hopefully I will have news about a solution for my rolling fridge. My strolling, rolling, dancing, freezer, not fridge. Yes, strolling, rolling, dancing freezer. Hopefully it will stop doing that kind of nonsense. We'll see if someone can come up with something. Hopefully there are little clips on the rollers at the back that will stop it rolling. That's what I would have thought, that the people who brought the freezer, who delivered it and set it up, would have, if there are those little clips, that they would have clipped them in place. But anyway, we shall see. We shall see when the family comes. Not everybody's coming, just a small sample. So hopefully we can work it out. I'll let you know in the next video. So my darlings, thank you very much for joining us on this little short video. It's been lovely to see you all and have you here. And I hope you're not too freezing cold where you are. It's very warm here, although there is grey sky and cool breeze, so I think a change might be rolling through. Anyway, that's enough of that weather report. I must admit, I do love to hear what you guys' weather is like. I love hearing that. And so hopefully you don't mind a bit of Australian weather. Well, let's say Sydney weather, because it's not the same over the whole of Australia, of course. It's a very big country. Huge country, actually. Oh my goodness. I just said huge in a funny way because I can't tell you the story, but when I was working in a preschool with my friend Jen many years ago, there was an incident in the property on the other side of the fence of our preschool. There was I won't say too much, but there was a young lad lying down and doing things he shouldn't do for everybody to see. And when the director came back in, she said, "It was huge, like that. So Jen and I for years since have been saying huge whenever we need that word. You can use your imagination about what I was talking about. A little bit shocking, but there you go. This is a YouTube channel, so I'll stop there. And I won't. Luckily, I didn't get to see that. Thank goodness, I didn't. And we reported him to the police. And he was the minister's son, because we were in a church premises at that stage. Well, for all the life of that preschool. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. All these old stories, eh? So thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you in a couple of days. In the meantime, everyone, please take care, and I can't wait to see you again, and I can't wait to see your comments. Bye bye, everyone.